Okay, again, everyone, I do want to welcome you to our Saturday morning breakfast call here this morning. My name is Joel Brett, and I'm here with my beautiful wife and business partner, Kristen, and we are going to get started here September 30th, 2017. Let's just start by recognizing those that are earning income. Got a check in the last week, maybe matching postcards, maybe both. So congratulations to Stan and David and Zena and Greg and Twanzel, Justine, Kent, Roger, Jim, Joseph, Langford, Herschel, Donald, Charles, Ja, Sam, Robert, Leonard, Jack, Hugo. Congratulations to Leah and Robert and Diane, David, William, Arthur, May, Ted, Christina, Clive, Marianne, Jerry, Willie, Human, Fred, Edmund, Pandora, Clinton, Chip, Donald. Congratulations to Shakira and Mark and Sharon and Roy, Veronica, Lawrence, Kathy, Sandra, Greg, Ronald, Angela, Richard, Robert, Edward, Janaea, Evadne, Jenny. Congratulations to Robert and Christopher, Clyde, Michael, Kim, Bob, Thomas, Manny, Michael, Juan, Kevin, Claude, Jamero, Howard, Austin, Moses, Roger, Brian, Michael, Stephen, Dara, congratulations to William, another William, Gail, Mike, Diva, Sharon, Tony, Alonzo, Mark, Wayne, Annette, Alan, Kyle, Wolf, William, Forrest, Alice, Lorraine, Ben, David, George, Mark. The list just keeps going, guys. I mean, what can you say? The business is growing and growing and growing, and it's all due to your efforts. So congratulations to everybody, Yutha and Bill and James and Beverly, Elysia, Joe, Harold, Monique, Kelvin, Virginia, Cynthia, Ruby, Luann, George, Jean, Philip, Bonnie, David, Stu, Raymond, Rosalind, Letitia, Shaylin, Lauren, Irvin, Aaron, Dominique, Betty, Stephanie, Jacola, Eric, Vincent, Lisa, Sean, Angelique, and Juan. And congratulations to everybody that's been moving their business forward, putting new free members in, getting your postcards in the mail. Really, it's just about consistency. I've been saying that since we launched. I'll say that next year, the year after, 10 years from now, I'll tell you the exact same thing. Building a home-based business is simple. You just have to consistently show your business. over and over and over again. And the people that show their business the most end up with the biggest incomes. The people that show their business the most end up working full-time in network marketing or internet marketing, postcard marketing. And the people that consistently build their business have the most stable business as well. There's been people come and go from Postcard Networker that I've seen that had so much potential. And they just couldn't stick with it because they just got, I don't know if they get bored or if they think that, the grass is greener on the other side. But it's the same everywhere. No matter what business, no matter what system you use, some are better than others. Some offer more. I would say that our postcard program is definitely the premier in terms of, the quality of the postcards, the income that you can earn, the, all the different offerings that we have now. The residual income component is a big one, so that eventually as your business grows, you're earning income and you don't have to necessarily worry about whether you're mailing out postcards or as many postcards later on down the road. A year or two from now, you're just going to be generating regular income. We've got big ticket items and things like that. So, we definitely have a system that I feel is a premier system, much better than most out there. However, no matter what you do, whether you build Postcard Networker or you build something else, you have to stick with it. I mean, you have to build the business consistently for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and you'll find that you will be able to go full-time. The people that struggle over and over again, and I can tell you this from experience, because I talk to them, I've been doing, people say, well, I've been doing network marketing for 20 years, I can never make it work. Or I've been in this industry for 5 years, I can't figure it out. if you actually spend time talking to them, because I have, the common denominator is the same with every single one of them. It might be the same with you. You might be in the same situation today and realizing that, hey, I've got to change something. Here's the thing that's the same for all the people that are struggling. This is the exact same for every single person struggling, okay? They're jumping from business to business, or they're not consistently advertising their business. That's it, okay? So if they're in the same business, they're just not advertising enough, right? They're not showing their business enough. And the other people that are struggling are just jumping from company to company to company to company, trying a new thing, trying a new thing, trying a new thing, trying a new thing. That doesn't work either, because you're starting over every single time. It doesn't make sense, right? Who would want to start over every single time? Try this. Try starting a new job over every 3 months. You never get ahead. You never get pay raises. You never progress. You can't get an increase in income. You're starting at the bottom every single time. Think about that. If you were to start in a new job, in a new industry, trying to learn new skills, you will always be the new person, earning the lowest amount of money, right? That's why people stick with their job for 10 or 20 or 30 years, right? Because they move up. They get promoted. They get more income. They get their pensions. They get, long-term income. So anyway, enough of that. Let's just talk about the updates. Excuse me. I apologize, by the way. My voice is probably not going to last much longer, but we'll get through as much of this as we can. The Free Stamps Forever packages are going to go out on Monday. So if you signed up for the Free Stamps Forever program, if you sent your $10 and your stamps, your 2 sets of stamps in, we will be mailing the Free Stamps Forever program to each member. Now, essentially all that is you're going to get instructions on how it works, okay? You're going to get a list of the members annually that you're going to send stamps to, okay? So the 5 uplines that you're going to send the stamps to that are active. And again, if you're not active, you're not getting stamps, okay? I had a question. Somebody asked me yesterday. They said, well, I didn't join the stamps program, but I think I'm in it. And I said, okay. And they said, well, because I'm getting commissions. All right, here's what's happening. If you're in Postcard Networker, you earn commissions on the stamps program. Okay, so the $10 that comes in, we pay out commissions to the 5 uplines. However, if you don't join the stamps program, you're not going to get any stamps. Okay, does that make sense? So for you to get the stamps mailed to you and be active in the stamps program, you actually have to be in the stamps program. Okay, if you're not in the stamps program, you're still going to get the commission. You'll still get $1 or $2 or 50 cents or whatever it is for your commissions for having one of your members pay the $10 to join the stamp program. Okay, because you're entitled to those commissions. You're an affiliate, or you're an elite, or you're an elite plus. We're going to pay you those commissions. However, we're not going to send you the stamps if you're not an active Free Stamps Forever member. Okay, so make sure that you get your stamps in the mail. Make sure that you get your $10 registration in so that we can add you to the list of people to send the stamps to. Then, you have to annually, once a year, send in your 5 sets of stamps to all of your uplines. Okay? So as we build the business, we can keep track of, obviously who's active and who's not. So as people become inactive after the year, if they don't renew it the next year, obviously we send the stamps to the next upline. Okay, does that make sense? So we are going to be mailing out those packages on Monday. So you're going to get a few of the postcards. You're also going to get instructions, and you're also going to get a list of the members to send the stamps to. Here's the other thing. If members want to join the stamps program, but they don't want to be in Postcard Networker, that's okay too. Okay, because the Free Stamps Forever program will actually run, it's part of Postcard Networker, but they can actually just be in it without being in Postcard Networker technically. They just won't get the commissions, okay? So they'll get the free stamps mailed to them. They won't get the commissions. Does that make sense? So if you're in Postcard Networker and not the stamps program, you can get commissions. If you're in the stamps program, not in Postcard Networker, you can get the stamps, not the commissions. But if you're obviously in both, you get both, okay? But we will track everything through your Postcard Networker downline. We will track everything in the same software, so it all runs together. But we are going to allow people that just want to be in the stamps program, just be in the stamps program, okay, essentially. And we'll run that offline for them. We'll give them access to be able to see their downline through the Postcard Networker site as well, if they want to check it out there. But they don't have to be an affiliate to get their stamps mailed to them. Okay, if they want the commissions, they got to be an affiliate. Okay, does that make sense? So the other thing I wanted to let you guys know that we are doing next week is that we're mailing the free stamps program offer, a postcard, to all of your members that didn't join yet, okay, on your behalf. So you don't have to worry about marketing to your existing membership. You can do it through email, but you don't necessarily have to send postcards or anything to your existing members or even to previous members. We're actually going to send to all the previous buyers that have bought anything from Postcard Networker. We're going to send them the Free Stamps Forever postcard on your behalf. So if they were your member, they're not active anymore, they're still your member. We're still going to get, they'll still be in your downline if they join the Free Stamps Forever program. Same as anything else that we do. If they ever come back and buy something, they're still your member. Okay, does that make sense? You still get paid. So we're actually going to send it to all your active members. We're going to send it to all your inactive members that have previously paid something. So if they just joined and never bought anything from us, we're not mailing them. But if they've ever spent $1, $2, $10, $100, $1,000 with Postcard Networker, we're going to mail them the offer. Okay? So just so you guys know that. The Free Stamps Forever program, too, when you get some postcards, I would recommend that you send them out, right? So find people that might be interested, some of your other network marketing contacts, people that are in mailing programs, people that mail you stuff, okay? Because you're going to see that very quickly this Free Stamps Forever program is going to catch on to a lot of mailers, okay? A lot of people that do heavy mailings. There's a lot of people that will send mail to. Now, I don't necessarily recommend doing this, but if you're doing it, fine. There's a lot of people that will send letters to their lists and stuff like 2 or 3 postcards and a couple different sheets of paper and stuff like that into the package, into the letter when they send it to their prospects. So this program is perfect for those people. So if you have anybody sending you packages or letters with multiple offers in them, definitely send them a Free Stamps Forever postcard, because they're kind of like prime candidate for that type of thing, because they're already doing the mailing. All they have to do is get the postcards and throw them in their existing package, in their existing mailer. Okay, does that make sense? So, like I said, we're gonna mail everybody that hasn't joined yet next week, and then on a regular basis too. Like in all the intro packs, we're going to throw them in. Okay, anybody who buys a $10 intro pack, we're going to throw them in. Anybody who is purchasing from Postcard Networker but isn't in the Free Stamps Forever program yet, we're going to throw a postcard in their package. Okay, so we're going to basically continually market the Free Stamps Forever program for you, to your members, to anybody who's paid, to the existing members, to the existing people purchasing. If they haven't joined yet, we're going to keep marketing to them on your behalf until they join, okay? Because my goal, again, with this program is to make it very simple for you to promote. We're going to do a lot of promotions for you as well, to your existing membership, and get you stamps. I mean, I just want you guys to get lots of free stamps, because then the more free stamps you get, the cheaper it is for you to build your business. The bigger you can grow, the faster you can grow, right? If we can start alleviating the cost of the stamps for all of your mailings, that's going to have a huge impact on how much you can mail and how big you can grow your business. Okay, so that's exciting. I'm excited about the Free Stamps Forever program. Hopefully you guys are too. Here's a picture of the postcard. Very simple. Okay, it's definitely going to stand out. That's the one side, the Free Stamps Forever side with the red, white, and blue. The back side basically just says you can get thousands of free stamps forever. Interested? Call this number, right? And if you guys want to call that number, you can listen later on to the recorded message that we have. It's just 215-358-4302. I think it's about 4 or 5 minutes long, the recorded message. And, so it just goes through very quick details, like a very short, fast sales pitch. Because, again, to me, this program doesn't take a lot of thought, hey, if you want free stamps, join, right? And I did a bit of a pitch on that recording just to explain the program, how it works, get people interested. Just make sure too, if you see it on the bottom, sponsor ID. So there's a spot for the phone number and the email of the new person that they can write in. But if you're going to mail these to anybody, just make sure you write in or put a stamp on there with your sponsor ID. We're not going to print any of the Free Stamps Forever programs with ID numbers on them. Okay, they're all going to just come like this. Okay, in the future, yeah, maybe we might look at doing it, but for now, they're all going to just be completely blank postcards. Okay, so no addresses on them, no sponsor IDs on them. Okay, you can just use your sponsor ID from your username with Postcard Networker, and anybody who's not in Postcard Networker will assign them a sponsor ID as well. Okay, so they'll know what it is when they get their package. Okay, so that's it. I mean, that to me, that's a pretty sharp, little, easy postcard to be able to throw into packages if you're mailing people, letters if you're mailing people. You know, you can mail these directly to any of your previous prospects. Anybody who's ever bought anything from you, I would send them one of these, and we can, you know, you can photocopy them, throw them on a piece of paper if you want. I mean, it's really, the sky's the limit, because we're going to track everything. We're going to track everything online, right? So these cards will be good forever. People, you know, there's a lot of programs out there, a lot of these kind of 2-level, 3-level, 4-level, 5-level programs where people are quitting, people aren't in it anymore, you know, and their names are still on postcards, their names are still on lists, their names are still on, like, pay this person $5, send this person 3 stamps, send this person $2, etc. But we kind of eliminate that, and we're going to roll up all the commissions and all the stamps and everything to you, you know, if anybody ever quits, right? Because we're managing it from a company standpoint. The first point of contact is coming into the company, and then we're obviously going to print their list based on who's currently active. So it makes a lot more sense. We're not sending stamps, or we're not giving away stamps to people who are no longer active or not in it. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so excuse me. So that's the new postcards. Those are pretty cool. You'll be able to get those later on in the week in the back office. You'll be able to buy some if you just want the blank ones. We'll throw some in your packages as well. We'll also put order forms in the packages if you guys want these cards. You can print them yourselves. If you want to make your own version of this, feel free. I mean, it's up to you guys, right? It's a very simple kind of design. There's not a lot to it. So if you just want to make your own, feel free. Okay, I'm not going to hold anybody to using our specific ones. These are sharp looking. I think they're nice. Of course, Kristen had a go at the front there. The Free Stamps Forever, I kind of wanted that font, so she probably wouldn't have picked that font. I thought it was kind of neat, but definitely the kind of glittery and red, white, and blue was her putting that together for you guys. So, okay, let's move on. How many people do you have? I think I already talked about this anyway. I mean, really, the thing is, like, everybody in the mail order business, everybody in the postcard marketing business, everybody doing any kind of mailings, network marketing, anything, should be in Free Stamps Forever. Even if they're not in Postcard Networker, even if they don't like Postcard Networker, even if they were never in it, because this program is so simple, it's so easy, tons of people will be getting in, tons and tons and tons of people. It's an annual membership. So there's no monthly fees, there's no monthly sending anything, but there is a recurring, right? There is an annual, yearly time where you're going to be getting more postcards, or more stamps from the same people as they stay with the business. So, you know, I think you just got to make sure you share it. And the more people you share it with, the faster you share it with them, the better, obviously, to be able to join, you know, to be able to join the business. Okay, get them started. Also, anybody who joins the Free Stamps Forever program, we'll market to them on your behalf the other Postcard Networker stuff. Okay, they're going into the same database. We're going to mail to them for you. We're going to email them. We're going to set them up an account so that we encourage them to participate as an affiliate, as an elite plus, participate as a brand partner, participate in the training calls, etc. So the great thing about this is it's another entry point for Postcard Networker. Okay, very inexpensive to join, and also something that everybody in our industry specifically wants. Even if they're in another postcard program, they can still obviously use the stamps. Okay, so go make a list of all the people that are in all these postcard programs that are sending you postcards now, and let's get these cards out to them this week. Okay, I just wanted to do. I'm going to go very quickly on this because I don't think my voice, like I said, is going to hold up much longer than about a half an hour. But I wanted to do a short little fast start training for Postcard Networker, for our company, for our system. But I'm going to abbreviate it a little bit. I'm not going to go into huge amounts of detail. I just want to tell you this. Listen, when a new person gets started, you as their sponsor really need to just direct them in the right spot, okay, in the right place. You don't have to train them. You don't have to teach them everything. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours on the phone with them. But really, there's three things that you should tell them to do or encourage them to do or point them in the right direction. Get them watching videos. We have so much video content. Just pick out the videos that you like. Pick out the explanations that you like. Find some old Saturday morning breakfast calls, your favorite ones that you think they should listen to, and make them a list. Okay, make them a list of the things that really impacted you. Think about why you're so excited about Postcard Networker. What got you so excited about it? What did you hear? What did you see? What did you experience to say, wow, yeah, this is the best marketing system out there. This is the best thing. I'm going to absolutely use this. And just point them into those same resources. You don't have to convince them that Postcard Networker is the best. You just have to point them to the resources that convinced you. Okay, and they'll be able to see the same thing that you did. Okay, so there's really just three things that I want you to specifically encourage them to do. Okay, one is join as an affiliate, elite, or elite plus. Okay, really we want to get them on a membership because they're qualifying for their commissions, they're accessing all the training, all the information. They're basically a paid member at that point, so they're committed. All right. So let's encourage them to watch that first video, which explains the Affiliate Elite Elite Plus program. The second thing that you want to do is get them in the Free Stamps Forever program. Okay, because again, when they participate in that, you're getting free stamps, but they're positioning themselves to get free stamps from every single new member that joins. Every time they send postcards, okay, they don't have to send the free stamps postcards to get free stamps members. Okay. Because, again, we're promoting the Free Stamps program to everybody now. Okay? Anybody who comes in the door, we're promoting the Free Stamps Forever program. So if they're not in it, they're not going to get free stamps. If they're in it, they're going to get something from that, right, as more and more people join. So you want to encourage them to do that kind of on day one as well. And then encourage them to just share their link. Start sharing their link around with old business partners, with people that are network marketers they know. Because you never know. You have to just tell them, listen, you never know. Just by sharing your link, somebody might love the business. Somebody might get it. Some network marketer that you thought you could never get in a million years, that would never be interested, might be interested. They might become a brand partner. We've obviously got several brand partners. Somebody had to have introduced them. Somebody had to have gone to them and said, hey, listen, I know you're currently running a postcard marketing system, but maybe you might want to look at this, okay? Or, listen, I know that you're currently a big network marketer, but you might want to use this for your team, okay? You might want to check this out and use it to help train your team, help generate leads. All the top leaders in network marketing aren't necessarily looking for leads themselves, okay? But they are looking for leads for their team. They are looking to give leverage to their team, to show their team how to recruit. All of them are doing that right now. Every single one of them. So anybody who has a team in network marketing is currently open to looking at a lead source or at a system for their team. Okay, especially the old school guys and girls. Okay, because a lot of them don't necessarily have systems or marketing or online training or anything like that. So there's still a huge opportunity to go get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people join just by attracting network marketers, attracting people in the industry, people that have pitched to you before. So just encourage them to share their link when they join. So get them through the memberships, get them into the free Stamps Forever program, and just teach them to start sharing their link. Once they get their postcards, they can start mailing their postcards. They can start participating in the OMA program, start promoting online, et cetera, et cetera. There's tons of things they can do, but these are like the top 3 things that I want you guys teaching everybody to do. Get their Affiliate Elite or Elite Plus membership, get their free Stamps Forever program, and start sharing their link. Okay? And that's going to start generating you results immediately. All right? That sharing their link will start getting them some people active and interested. And really, you just have to position it with them like, listen, I don't know if they're going to say yes or no, but if you don't share it with anybody, nobody will ever be able to say yes. All right? You'll get 0 yeses. You'll guaranteed get 0 yeses if you share it with nobody. But if you share it with some people, you get some no's, you get some yeses, and that's okay because you'll end up with a few yeses. Okay? So, like I said, I'm going to end today. A little under the weather. We're going to get better. We'll be back for next week. But everything's still going out. Business is still running fine. Packages are going out. My voice just isn't holding up. So I do apologize for that this weekend, but definitely, hey, I'm super excited about the free Stamps program. I'm excited to be able to help you guys grow your residual income. Just in the last week, by the way, there's been some incredible checks going out, to some members. Not only one-time checks, but kind of residual checks. People who are earning, weekly, really good money. And it's just continuing to grow the number of people. It's starting to amaze me because our business now is getting on to be almost 2 years old. And I think people are starting to get it. People are starting to understand what we've built here. And we're starting to attract more and more leaders and people with teams and stuff like that. And I want you guys to be the beneficiaries of those, but you have to share it. I mean, you have to get out the message. You have to send your postcards. You have to share this with every single person you know, and that's what's really going to drive your income and drive your business and get you to a point where you can build a full-time income from home. So have a great weekend, everybody. I wish you all the best, and hey, we'll talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.